That is not a threat. What is a threat is that Governor Fubara said when time comes, he will tell them what to do. Tell them on what to do what? What did he say that is too much to warrant the president declaring suspension on elected governor? Unelected governor. So what it simply means that it's on radical House of Rep senators comes now and say, okay, a democratically elected president is being removed for no reason. He will be happy. Burkina Faso is, they are laughing at us. All the nearby countries, they are all laughing at us. I had one of my friends call me from outside to say, your president came here to say this, that. What is he doing in his state where a man is bigger than the state? It's unfair. Before God, before man. This is what happened in a biblical context where two women were dragging who owns a child. A man of wisdom came up to say, what do you want this to be? Can I be able to divide? The other woman who doesn't own this child say, yes, master, divide the child into two. The other one who owned the child said, allow the child. When he grows up, he will know who he is. That is what is playing now. Has Fubara ever tell me one governor who will take the nonsense Governor Fubara have taken from all the wikematic dissent? A speaker will use unguided language. The speaker, is Martin Amewele, will use unguided statement to a sitting governor. Yet, he won't say anything. A local government chairman will call a sitting governor Mumu. Yet, the governor never replied. Yet, Mr. President didn't see it. Local government chairmen, because their tenure expired, and a caretaker was appointed. Local government chairman, because they are loyal to FCT minister, burn down all the local government. No police arrested any of them. Mr. President has not called the FCT minister to order. No. What is important is that assembly was burnt. Assembly was burnt down. Is it the first time? Even if he doesn't know, let me tell him now that assembly complex had a structural defect during the time the same FCT minister, when he was trying to be governor, made the assembly to be in fire. Why must it be him? If it doesn't go my way, let's scatter it. Because Fubara is using the money meant for Rivers people to be able to do things for Rivers State. Take example. Take analysis of all the roads within 1 year, less than 2 years. Go and see all the roads. Go and see what he's doing in the Etche land, where I come from. Why can't we support him as a Etche people? Why can't we? Go and see the number of roads that are to be awarded, that are ongoing. The first time in the lab history where you can reach out to a governor that will give you a hearing and sit down to hear with you, just tell him what you want. He will listen. without abuse, without bullying. My brother, we have no knife, we have no gun, we have no stick. But I can tell you, it's only a fool that said there is no God. All of us shall be alive. Those who are supporting iniquity will be clothed with shame. Because it's there. Even for those who are Muslims that take Quran as their destiny, it's there. For the mere fact that Wike need to control the state, since he cannot control the state and put the whatever resources he feel that he has not gotten, that is so selfish. The impunity is too much. I have no time to talk against the Eban, or what did they call him, the administrator, because he is on his own. An insatiable, greedy human being feel that perhaps the agreement he reached with him, possibly as alleged, because he never told us what the problem is. From I have not gotten a same one to take over the structure. I said, which structure? Structure is it not human being? Back to impeachment. Impeachment failed. Now they have to decamp. Tell me one of these assembly young men, how they can look at their families, look at their wives, and say that come, they tell their family, is really come. How would they go to church and kneel down and ask God for forgiveness? I can tell you, mark today, God will visit every and each one of them that feel that the best thing they can offer to this state is to put this state into fire. God will visit them with anger. I can tell you this. I can tell you this. Because the voice of men are the voice of God.
The voice of man is the voice of God.
Yes.
Speaking with Chief
Ambrose
Nwuzi,
yes,
here live in Port Harcourt. So going by the current administration of the appointed administrator, what do you think, or what is your opinion over the current appointment he has offered to Rivers people?
Illegality cannot be illegality. You know, the man who is appointing is an illegal government coming to make an appointment that is illegal again. So for me, I believe that whosoever he's appointing is rubbish. It's not known to the law. I'm not a lawyer, but I have done business. I have traveled wide to be able to know my left and right. I have taken time to listen to the lawyer speak, and I know too well he doesn't have the right. He's been sent here to come and make peace. When did Mr. President thought there was crisis? And my brother, there is no crisis anywhere. That is why I'm saying, why can't he go back and wear that robe of honor? It will be on history that so time this man was called upon. When he came in here, he saw that an innocent man called Simplified was being intimidated for nothing. I hereby tender my resignation to Mr. President to say, no, there was no crisis. What stopped him, the administrator, to have called all the other former governors that are from this state and hear from them? What stops him calling the traditional rulers to hear from them, be in a closed door meeting? Has it not shown to him that there is something, there is a missing link, where out of 5 former governors of the state, no one is supporting what FCT minister is doing in the state? Out of over 40 traditional rulers in this state, 90% of them are not in support of what the FCT minister is doing. Who has the monopoly of violence? Who? Nobody. We just chose to say, because when the vision bearer we are following said, let there be peace. I'm believing that let there be peace, which Simplified is preaching, should touch Dick and the Harry, should equally touch FCT minister. How does he sleep? When he knows that everything he's doing is lying. He has transferred the serial lie of his to all the so-called assembly members, that they are equally lying at the broad daylight. They never decamp. When I look at the social media, sometimes I look at them and say, how can this young man see me on the road and say, good morning, sir? How will I answer them? What does their families tell them? That this thing you are doing, is it right? Even if it's right, to be able to, are you sure it's good before man and God? The answer is no. That is why I am begging on Mr. President, do not kill an innocent man for nothing. Sin was voted just like we were voted. Sin didn't do anything. Dick and the Harry have been talking to you. Tamper justice with mercy. You may have all the contacts, you may have all the power, but your power is not bigger than the one of God. The administrator who have been posted to give us record on waters, yes, you are now about 1 month plus, or 1 month in the state. Please go back and tell your master that truly there is no crisis. Sin should come back and take over his seat. The city are crying day and night. We are all appealing to Mr. President. Mr. Sen Fobra didn't do nothing. Tell the man you sent to River State to come back, let Fobra take over. Something like this happened. Governor Sen Fobra never said a word against Mr. President. Never said a word against the administrator. What does that show to you? Does it show to you that he's a man of war? Does it show to you that he's a man of crisis? But every day by day, you are seeing the FCT minister. He may have all the money in the world. He should think back of the people who had more money than him. Yet, he should try to understand that this life we live has expiring date. He will not take all the money he's acquiring to anywhere. Someday he will answer the call of nature, which is standing for everybody. Which is standing for everybody. But on that day, one will be judged by what he has done. Either you reap the fruit of it here on earth, or the life beyond. That is my advice to him.
Thank you so much, sir. Speaking with Chief Ambrose Nwuzi.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. This is Ghetto News reporting live in Port Harcourt. This is Ghetto News reporting live in Port Harcourt. My name is Prince Dike, the editor, Ghetto News. God bless you, sir. Thanks for having time with you.
Thank you.
God bless you,
God
sir.
bless.